cat meowing at me. So I'm going to kick him some toys, which won't help very long. So MJ and her crew have gone to this castle in Wales, and her boyfriend is with her, Heath, and it is haunted. Now when they sign into the castle, the man who signs them in is a very nice man, and he says he's going to give them the VIP wing or rooms, and which kind of takes them aback because they are making a TV show about ghosts, but they're not like famous. I'm trying not to step on a cat. Anyways, it turns out that this wing has been shut off and it's very haunted, extremely haunted. And that's why it's been shut off. And then during the night, they find the man who checked them in is in the moat, dead. This begins the whole thing of meeting with the widow. The cat's on the floor rolling around, want me to pet him. And MJ, the girl in the story, she's part of the TV crew, gets chased by the widow, and her boyfriend Heath gets dragged under the water of the moat, and she goes in after him. And I have a kitty here bugging me for attention, aren't you? Hey, wanting attention. So then they both end up in the hospital. Turns out there's more than one ghost there, but the widow is the main one that they're gonna have to like really watch, because yeah, she's the bad one. Oh my goodness, you little kitty cat are you. You kitty cat are you. Huh? What are you doing? Then another person gets killed. But the question is it the widow doing it or not? Is it one of the humans in the castle that's staying there? Maybe if I open the door, he'll look out the door. Because we're starting to wonder now if it could be one of the other guests or residents there doing the killing. But MJ and her boyfriend Heath are able to see spirits. So they actually see the receptionist man that was killed and different ghosts, and they have a chain around their neck. And the chains from their neck lead to the widow. So whether she killed them or not, she has control over their ghosts. And in fact, the inspector that comes out to take care of all this, MJ thinks that she sees his ghost, and she phones the police going, oh no, he's dead, you know. But when the inspector shows up, it's the inspector that she thought was dead, and then he said, that was my brother who was killed, I believe, 3 years ago here. And the widow has control of him too. So MJ and her boyfriend Heath and the crew have now decided that they're going to have to figure out a way to get rid of the widow, because she's keeping these ghosts chained and hostage and not letting them go on to rest. So that's as far as I am in the book. They are about to try to figure out how to release the ghosts that she has a hold on, so that they can go and then they can figure out how to destroy this evil ghost lady. There's another man who shows up. I believe he's a duke. Yeah, MJ tries to get back to the haunted end of the castle to get their bags and stuff, because they fell in the moat. They went straight to the hospital, so their bags are still in these haunted rooms. So she gets a back way up there to that place, and to that part of the castle, and the widow is after her, and all of a sudden the widow stops, and MJ kind of looks up, and there's a man, like a ghost, standing there just looking at her, and the widow stops and turns and leaves. So don't know what that's about yet, or really who he is, or it looks like the widow is scared of him for some reason, so we don't know what that's about yet. But if they don't hurry up and get footage for their show, they're all going to be fired and booted, and there'll be no show. But MJ and Heath and the crew have decided that they have to stay anyways, because they can't leave all these ghosts tied, these spirits tied to the widow. That's just not fair, not right. So anyways, it's actually light, like it's a light reading. I know it doesn't sound light, like there's deaths and ghosts and stuff, but it's, I don't know, it's still, I find it kind of a light, fun reading. But for now, I have to do dishes. So that comes first, and then more reading. This is such a fun little book if you like ghosts. Okay, has ghosts in it, has a nasty old widow ghost in it, and people do die. So it doesn't sound much like a fun little book, but it's a fun little book. It's like Ghostbusters. I don't think anybody died in Ghostbusters. Can't remember. But I'm also reading The Help. So I might read some of The Help too. The Help is about, it's 1962, so it's about the blacks and trying to fight for their rights and looking after the whites, really. They work for white people, and it's all about the blacks and what they go through. I find it a little hard to read. They're not being treated cruelly, but I find it hard. But anyways, characters are interesting in it, and I'm gonna keep reading it. I've heard a lot of good reviews about The Help, so, and it's actually a nice day out. Sun is shining, and the kitty still wants to play. Don't need a pot of gold, a rabbit's foot or to be told. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. Slept in, cause I don't care, and didn't make the bed. Sip coffee on my couch, what can I do instead? No work, it's only fun, cause it's all okay. Cause you never feel this way.
I got a few words that I have to say since you came along my way. Please stay, I'm hoping you will sit this through, cause I open my heart to you. Be sure right. You seem like a little bit tired, but I will try to leave you inspired. I may be not the Dalai, but it's true that I believe in what I do. So tell me, how many times have you felt done so when all the things were going wrong? So you thought about quitting, you wanted peace, but you keep dreaming. I know how it feels, life's hard, but we can make it easy. Dream big and see that you are breathing, and furl the sails, spread your wings, start making real your magic beams. Close your eyes and visualize them fight for your highest heights, so that your dreams come true. And I'll be with you. All your dreams will come true. And I'll be with you. Yeah, yeah. It's getting dark before the dawn.
I think you have to push the nerves to stop.
Remember this and sing along. so that your dreams come true. If you work hard enough, and I'll be with you.
Oh. Still watching them go round and round. They going round and round.